Late at night or broad daylight, she's bringing the truth into the fight. Shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Kids stand strong, she makes the choice. For victims gone, for those in need, she's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook streams, she'll fight for you. At the end of the day, this is all we have to say. Viper will always have her back. He will take you right in the sack.
Hello, my pretties. How are we doing? How are we doing, people? How are we doing? J13, hey, girl. Misty, hey. Okay, you spoke too soon. Hi, Misty. My brain needs a break from Lauren at this point. I'd go listen to Wade's dumbass on the phone. But you know what? You know I'm going to be talking about Lauren. You know I'm going to be talking about Lauren. But yes, this live is about Tyler Robinson. He has a hearing. Allegedly, he's going to be in the courtroom. We'll see what happens. We'll see. It's the first time we're going to get to see him. Hi. Me and Nala went for our walk, and you guys, the wind was wicked. I didn't know it was as windy as it was. And usually, if there's some wind, I can handle it in the woods. But the direction that the wind was going, oh my God. My ears hurt so bad. So me and Nala only did 2.90 miles. That's it. That's it, people. That's all we did today. But it was something, right? Oh, I know you have to cover Lauren as much as you can. I know. What's crazy is, let's put her face up here just for a minute, just because I want people to know what she did. I mean, we're all going to talk about it. Now, what I find is very strange. You got people like Jay for Justice. She's got over 100K subs, right? You got Turtle Boy over 100K subs, right? And they're streaming that 9-hour live, right? But not giving them a strike. What? So here, okay, let me say this. Here she is, in my opinion, re-victimizing the victims. She is re-victimizing the victims of a horrible crime. Can you imagine that? You built your channel off the death of Charles Vallow, JJ Vallow, Tylee Ryan, and Tamara Daybell. And you had the nerve to do a copyright on Krisha. Boy, that's ugly. You just opened up a can of worms. And Dr. John, don't get all technical and texy with can of worms, okay? Okay? Figure of speech. She did this to herself. Now, I can have any opinion I want. Anybody can have any opinion you want. This is my channel, and I'm gonna say how I want to say it, okay? And it's cool and all that, but I'm being told that she could be having a breakdown, and so people just need to hold up. No. Thank you for your comment and all that. No. It don't work like that. No, what she has done as a creator, number one, how she's weaponized the court system and law enforcement. Okay. Also, now she's weaponizing the copyright system on YouTube with other creators. It ain't going to end well for her. Oh, did I say end well? I don't mean that way. Don't get excited. YouTube will not. When they figure out what's going on, if they're going to use the copyright system like that, they're going to lose their channel. That's what's going to happen. Because she's not liking what people are saying. So, yeah. Boy, she's a gift that keeps on giving, isn't she? Isn't she? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. This would have blown over. Yes, it would have. It would have blown over because she would. Okay, what did I tell you guys from the beginning? I got to say it. I'm right. This all has to do with the Lori Vallow case. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that from the beginning, please? Does anybody remember me saying that? Because she had to be the first of everything. She had to make that case hers and nobody else's. And somebody tell me, I thought I heard, but I'm not 100%. So somebody enlighten me. Did she dress up as Lori Vallow for Halloween? Like last year or something? Did she? Or was it just a thought? Nobody can do Lori Vallow like me. Nobody. Ever. I get Lori Vallow down to a pat. People know that. People know I make parodies with Lori Vallow, so she cannot do that. Plus, the family knows. And they have no problem with me doing it. Just saying. Nobody can do Lori like me. As a matter of fact, I got to get back doing my parodies. I can tell you that much. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay. Nala, we don't bark. No barking in here. You know that. Be good, girl. All right, everybody. Krisha said someone dressed up. Oh, no. Wow. She doesn't want to blow over. All she had to do with that Mean Girl stuff. Well, here we're finding out who the real victims are. All you have to do is block people, block, and ignore. You don't go researching or have your assistant go research all their social media, every little comment from every little person. Come on now. That's stalking. That's stalkerish behavior. That's a sickness, man. There's a sickness. Yes. But I said it from the beginning and I was right. I'm vindicated. I was right. I love it. So if I don't go live from my channel for 7 days, you know, and I don't, I have bad luck. People like to try to take me down. Well, it was a Wade Wilson case, actually, those people. But if you don't hear from me for 7 days, you know why. You know why. But I do have a backup channel. We all know that. And I have Patreon. We are going to, let me get Jay's channel here. Jay catches everything. Jay catches everything. Remember I was asking, can anybody let me know where GJ's statement is? Or whatever? Here. Jay for Justice has it. We're going to listen to it. And then we're going to be done for now talking about Lauren, the snake. Here we go.
And alibis. And she says, I posted on this thread, but let me copy and paste for you again. There's so much more, but I don't air dirty laundry. All the drama aside from the current topic of discussion was known to a lot of us in spring. We all moved on, but I guess this has caused the past to rise back up, which I am totally over after months of being thrown in this at no fault of my own. This was in response to someone saying they hope I wasn't shunning Lauren. Shunning? No. But did I remove what little contact I had with her outside of being at trial after being shown proof of what absolutely awful things she said about me over the course of years and what she did to try and affect my podcast and negatively? Absolutely. It's called removing myself from drama and moving on with what matters most and what matters to me in my life. My grandmother, my kids, and my work. And in fact, even after I knew all about all of this back in May, I still walked up to her at Brandon's trial on day 1 and asked how she was and said, it's good to see you. When she sent me an apology email, I replied back in a positive way. I do not wish anybody any harm, but me choosing to be the adult and prevent any further drama in my life is fair. There are 2 sides to every story, and I could have gone public in May with mine. But in spite of everything that was done against me, behind my back, without my knowledge, all while thinking what little connection we had at trials was good, I don't want to be the reason for anybody's downfall. This isn't my problem. But when people are made aware of things said and done against them and choose to quietly walk away instead of airing it out in a public forum, that's not shunning. There you go. Beautifully said, Gigi. Very, very well said.
Yep, I agree. All right, let's get this going here. Well, we got some time yet. We got some time, people. We got time. All right, what else do I want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? You know, I'd like to talk about more about Lauren. Now, okay, the person that left a comment, you know, Lauren, you know, could be having a breakdown. I don't care. She's messing with a family that made her channel. Okay, victims of crime, and here they're being re-victimized. Can you imagine what thoughts have been going through their head for the last 6 years since 2019? I don't care about Lauren's. Okay, you know what? Lauren sadly put herself there. She put herself in this mess. Nobody. She did it all by herself. With Dr. John. With Dr. John. He's part of the mess now too. What name is that? Are you hungry? I'm hungry too. I wish I could get Chipotle's. Fix yourself a good snack. Snackaroo. Snack. I want Chipotle's, you guys. I love Chipotle's. Oh God. The J for justice. J doesn't. This is what I like about J. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. She will still help you out. There's not many like her. Not many like her. Like I reached out to her for some documents. Not a problem. Got the link. Yeah. I need superfood. I have big work to do. Yes, you do. You get that tree out of your yard right now. Right now. J13. I'm just going to call you number 13. How about that? Is that better? I'm just going to call you 13. That's all I'm going to do. Do you want to see the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world? There she is. My baby girl. And I want to thank Misty. And 13, I had a really, really, really bad 2 days. I went to a dark place, people. And they helped me. They helped me big time one night. Oh, one night it was super bad. So, I was crying because, I miss her. And I looked at her picture and I said, baby girl, I miss you. And then I started to cry. And then I walked to the bathroom to go get some, tissue because I was crying. And my phone was going off. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go check my phone. Here it was, her mother-in-law sending me pictures of her baby boy. Now, I took this to me as Tabitha. Okay, you know how I don't know if people believe in paranormal or spiritual stuff. I think that was Tabitha giving me a sign that she's here with me. Yeah. Okay. Or no, that's too long. That's just too long for me. Uh-oh, the cops. What's going on around here? But wind is wicked, man. I know, God, it hurts. It hurts, you guys. The pain is unbelievable. And you know what? I would have no problem going there to be with her today. Not a problem to go be with her or my mom. Both, actually. Not a problem. I could care less. I will. Well, you know what? It's nice here for, the Midwest. Let me see. It's 58 degrees, but that wind is wicked. Very wicked. Let's go look at I took some videos today of the trees talking in the woods. Kind of cool noise. The wind gusts. What are the wind gusts? Hold on a minute. Let's go to the wind. No, it was, you know what? Let's see. 20 miles an hour. But it came from a different direction than the norm. And oh God, that wind hurt my ears bad. badly. So yeah, anyways, my precious baby girl Tabitha reaching out to me, through that way, and I got to see the baby. Here she is right here. She loves her mama.
Hi, precious.
And you're wrong, by the way. It's not Skid Row.
I know it ain't.
Who is it?
Tabitha. Hi. You pie?
Yeah,
Mama loves you.
I love you.
You do? I love you more.
I love you even more.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think you're beautiful.
Almost.
I think you're beautiful.
You're precious.
It's a ballast tape.
And you're my girl. It's Cinderella.
Ain't she just precious, you guys? My baby. My baby just precious. Just shut up. I love it too. It's one of my favorites. And I'm really upset because, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Some of my home videos, there was 2 tapes that got ruined. 2 tapes got ruined. They can get fixed though. Hey, Misty, isn't it amazing that on Tabitha's birthday on October 18th, I wanted to be alive. Okay. And do something special, but I couldn't get myself to because I was so depressed. And it's just amazing that for a certain somebody, I would do 8-hour lives when their birthday would come up, when the death date would come up, when the bound them date come up, right? I'm just saying. Something can be done. How are they ruined? Because I got, they're little like, I just don't even want to talk about it. It just pissed me off. Okay, one, I'm like, okay, I caught it in time, right? Oh, the second one, I had to absolutely cut it. So I'm going to have to bring it somewhere where they can put it back together. Yeah. And I don't know what's on these videos. When I watch them, it's all like brand new because they're all, they all got the wrong title on them. I don't know why. Of course. Yeah, right. So many selfish people in this damn world. Oh well. Okay, come on, long crime. Let's get going here. Okay, we got another 7 minutes. Never mind. Oh, that sounds good. I'm just hungry. Everything's going to sound good. Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm. So anyways, I'm going to post a video from today with me and Nala. But it's going to be listening to the trees. No music, no nothing. You're going to hear the wind. You're going to hear the trees talking and us walking through the leaves. And let me tell you, Nala saved my life twice today. Or actually, not saved my life. Nala, I got lost. I went off the trail and I couldn't find the trail, right? I'm like, holy shit. Now all of a sudden I look, there's Nala waiting for me on the trail. I mean, there's so many leaves that you get lost. So then I started looking at certain trees when I would go because I went off the trail a few times because I felt like it, something new to look at. And she saved us 2 times. I let her lead. She brought us to the trail, people. In-N-Out Burger. Everything sounds good. Everything. What was I gonna say? I don't know. If anybody comes in here with their nonsense about Charlie Kirk, I'm banning you from my channel. Let me pull up my chat right now. Absolutely not. There's no bashing of the victim. I don't care if you liked him or not. He's a victim. Okay? Okay. So I am drinking a liquid IB today. And it's Concord grape. It's good, but it makes you pucker. You know what I mean? Because it's really grapey. Hey, people have different opinions, right? But boy, I guess he can't have one. Obviously, look what happened. I love Propel. That is my addiction, people. The orange raspberry. Heck yeah. Oh gosh, I gotta yawn. Hold on. All right, and I'm back. I wonder what's wrong with Noah today. I think she's mad at me because we didn't stay gone for a few hours. We only did like an hour and 20 minutes. That's the only flavor I buy. Okay, I got to take that back. I did buy grape not too long ago and it wasn't bad. But yeah. You got 4? Kiwi strawberry after that one. Do you get the packets or do you buy the bottles? Oh my god, I just hurt myself. Let's see. Normally I get the case of oh, you do? I do the packets because I'm poor. Yeah. Oh my God, my eyes. I took a hard look at how many plastic bottles I go through a month. It's bad. Hmm. Do you recycle? What's going on here? It's 2:00. Anything good going on, people? Anything? Ouch. Oh God, owie. That hurts. I hurt myself, people. Yeah. I'm gonna go watch to see if other people are talking about what Lauren did. I want to see what their opinions are. It's supposed to have started at 2:00. Oh, she did. Or does, I mean, whatever. Oh, we. Okay, I gotta stop it. Oh, I gotta stop it. Oh, that hurts. Okay, what's going on here, Long Crime? Long Crime, what's up? Here we go.
And without physical restraints at all pretrial hearings. Because of some of the arguments involved in court security protocols, the court held a closed hearing on October 24th, 2025. During that hearing, the parties addressed several related matters. The first, Mr. Robinson's motion to strike the sheriff's response. The second, Mr. Robinson's motion to appear in civilian clothing and without physical restraints. The third, the sheriff's and Mr. Robinson's request to limit or exclude visual recording and photography in the courtroom. And finally, the fourth matter, the state's request to have all non-evidentiary hearings held remotely. The parties have stipulated that the state's request to hold non-evidentiary hearings virtually, as well as the parties' joint request to limit electronic media coverage, both require further briefing. Those issues are not yet ready for the court's decision. To facilitate that briefing, the court directs as follows. If the state wishes to have all non-evidentiary hearings conducted via WebEx, it must file a separate motion. The court will not rely on prior briefing. The standard timelines for response and reply apply, and the parties must file a request to submit and request a hearing if desired. If the parties seek to limit or restrict electronic media coverage, they may file a joint motion. Again, the court will not rely on prior briefing. That motion must address the factors set forth in Rule 4-401.01 sub 2 of the Utah Rules of Judicial Administration. Standard response and reply times apply, and the parties must file a request to submit once the matter is ripe for decision. The court took under advisement two issues: the motion to strike and the motion to appear in civilian clothing and without restraints. Court now issues its ruling. In regards to the motion to strike the sheriff's response, the prosecution and the sheriff's department filed a joint opposition to the defendant's motion to appear in civilian clothing and without restraints. Mr. Robinson moved to strike. Agreed that the sheriff's department is not a party in this case. The state and the sheriff's office nevertheless argued that the sheriff may file memoranda as a non-party. Mr. Robinson disagreed, but did not object to the court considering the sheriff's position on security. The court finds that the sheriff's department is not a party to this case, and therefore its joint filing with the prosecution was procedurally improper. Accordingly, defendant's motion to strike the sheriff's response is granted. However, under Rule 3-414 of the Utah Rules of Judicial Administration, the court is required to coordinate courtroom security with the sheriff's department. Consistent with that rule and with the defendant's agreement, the court has considered the substance of the state's opposition and the memorandum prepared by the court security director that was attached to it. Going forward, if either party has a security concern specific to this case, they may present evidence from the sheriff's department by affidavit, declaration, exhibit, or testimony. This order does not limit the sheriff's department's ability to coordinate with the court or otherwise act as authorized by law. Turning to the motion to appear in civilian clothing and without physical restraints. The parties agree that during trial, a defendant has a right to appear in civilian clothing and that any restraints must be concealed from the jury. Mr. Robinson now seeks to extend those rights to all pretrial proceedings. The court considered each request separately. In relation to requests to appear in civilian clothing, Mr. Robinson asks to appear in civilian clothing at all pretrial hearings. He argues that the extensive media coverage of this case creates a real risk of prejudice if the public and potential jurors repeatedly see him in jail attire. The state, the sheriff's department, and the court security director opposed the request, arguing that jail clothing assists with safety and identification. The court has balanced these competing concerns. The case has attracted extraordinary public and media attention. Images of Mr. Robinson in jail clothing are likely to circulate widely and influence prospective jurors. Given the scale of that publicity, the risk of prejudice is significant. However, Mr. Robinson's, let me see here. As previously stated, Mr. Robinson sits before this court presumed innocent, and that presumption remains unless and until each element of every offense charged against him is proved beyond a reasonable doubt. To date, this has not occurred, and the presumption of innocence remains. Balancing these factors, the court finds that Mr. Robinson's right to the presumption of innocence outweighs the minimal inconvenience of permitting civilian attire, and Mr. Robinson shall be dressed as one who is presumed innocent. Accordingly, the defendant's request to appear in civilian clothing for all pretrial proceedings is granted. Defense counsel is directed to coordinate with the jail to ensure that this order is implemented, and the court further orders that if the clothing be provided 72 hours prior to any hearing. To the second request to appear without physical restraints, Mr. Robinson also requests to appear unrestrained during pretrial proceedings. He argues that visible restraints would prejudice potential jurors, undermine his dignity, and interfere with his ability to communicate with counsel. Rule 3-14 sub 9C of the Utah Rules of Judicial Administration requires that all in custody defendants be restrained unless otherwise ordered by the court. The court recognizes that Mr. Robinson has no criminal history and no record of misconduct while in custody. However, the charges he faces are extraordinarily serious, carrying potential penalties of life imprisonment or death. The safety of Mr. Robinson, the attorneys, court staff, and the public must remain the court's highest priority. The emotional nature of these proceedings also raise the risk of disruption. Given these factors, the defendant's request to appear without restraints is denied. The court directs the Sheriff's Department to conduct an individualized assessment and use the least restrictive restraints necessary to maintain safety. If those restraints impede the defendant's ability to communicate with counsel or take notes, counsel may renew the motion. I wish now to also address the decorum and media restrictions. To mitigate any potential prejudice, the court will amend its standing decorum order. The media will be prohibited from photographing or visually recording Mr. Robinson's restraints and from photographing or recording him while entering, exiting, or standing in the courtroom. In making this amendment, the court has considered the factors in Rule 4-401.01 sub 2. This is a high-profile case with strong public interest. Restricting the recording of restraints strikes the proper balance between Mr. Robinson's right to a fair proceeding and the public's right to access and transparency. In conclusion, the court orders as follows. Defendant's motion to strike the sheriff's response is granted. Defendant's motion to appear in civilian clothing is granted. Defendant's motion to appear without restraints is denied. The standing decorum order will be amended to prohibit any visual recording or photography of the defendant's restraints or of the defendant entering or exiting the courtroom. This constitutes the order of the court, and a written order and ruling will be published shortly. Both defense and prosecution have stipulated to vacate the October 30th hearing. Additional time is needed to complete discovery and to file motions addressing whether non-evidentiary hearings should be conducted virtually, whether to impose any blanket restrictions on cameras in the courtroom, and any other motions that may arise. This matter is set to return before the court on January 16th, 2026 at 1 p.m. and again on January 30th, 2026 at 1 p.m. Both hearings will be heard and held in person with Mr. Robinson present to address these issues. And that concludes the order of this court. Counsel, thank you for being here. Mr. Robinson, we'll see you on January 16th and January 30th at 1 p.m. Court is now in recess.
I don't care for this judge. I'm just saying it like it is. I don't care for him. Now, I heard, it could be a rumor, I heard that the judge made a comment, something about, hold on, let me look. Okay, I'm gonna find, hold on a minute. What did the judge say? Or what did the sheriff say? I don't see nothing in here. Interesting. Can't find nothing. Well, that was boring. That was a waste of our time, don't you think? That was a waste of our time, people. So we'll just put this back up here. That was it. That was it, people. Boring. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go because I'm going to find some food to eat. I know. Liars. Liars. I lied. And I'm going to be cruising on YouTube to find out if anybody else is talking about this and how they feel. So there's that. All right, bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Boot up the stream, grab your snack and noodle. Here comes the queen, kid and caboodle. Wi-Fi blazing, wig on tilt. More drama than a soap opera quilt. Kid logs on in a sparkly robe, sipping iced tea like she runs the globe. Drops more truth than a psychic at noon, with a cat named Taco and a raccoon named Boom. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber. Wi-Fi warrior, clickbait mover, shaking up the algorithm like a smoothie blender. Watch out, troll, she's a copyright sender. Hot shit YouTuber, talking tea with a pink ring light aura. Yeah. She reviews shampoo and ghost hunts too. Caught Bigfoot slipping in a Gucci shoe. Unboxes snacks, talks haunted dolls, and drops a diss track on bathroom stalls. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit YouTuber. Hashtag queen, thumbnail smoother, dancing in a study with a llama on her head. Uploading content even while in bed. Hot shit YouTuber. Even aliens subscribe, that's no rumor. Yeah. She vlogs in Walmart, midnight mission. Caught in aisle 9 with divine precision. Mic in hand, she interviews cheese. Sir, you aware you're lactose free? Goes live while baking glitter pies. Starts a feud with ducks, no lies. Reacts to Karen's, paints her Jeep, and once went viral yelling sheep don't sleep. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber. Ring light blazing, sassy maneuver. Bans a troll while dancing to chair. Then sells merch made from her own hair. Hot shit YouTuber. Even her outro has a blooper. To play Fortnite, hosted a seance on Tuesday night. Got possessed midstream, ate a burrito, still hit upload, respect amigo. Now Netflix calls and brands wanna collab, but Kit just vlogged from her glittery cab. She's not here for clout or fame, she's